All right, I want to welcome you to the last match of the night, the JV boys, your Suburban Crusaders versus the Crosspointe Panthers. All right, if everybody can rise, we will praise, followed by national anthem, and then starting lineups. Dear Jesus, thank you again for another great game that we have coming up here. Continue to bless both these teams as we embark on just telling more students, teaching them the education that they need, as well as a Christian perspective on life. Continue to bless us with no attitudes and no injuries. In your name, amen.
Starting this evening for your Crosspointe Junior Varsity team. Crosspointe Panthers, that is. Number 1, Amara McDowell. Number 2, Hudson Sumner. Number 4, Will Yeiter. Number 13, Colton Wagner. And number 30, Jonathan Smith. Your junior varsity team for the Crosspointe Panthers. And now let's go over to your junior varsity Suburban Christian Crusaders. Number 25, Corey. The freshman, number 15, Bryce Perry. And the freshman, number 14, Eli Wood. And how about the sophomore this evening, number 50, the sophomore, Pam Porter. And now, the big man and the sophomore this evening, number 40, Jacob Glassman. Your Suburban Christian Junior Varsity Crusaders. Now let's play some Junior Varsity basketball as service. Good evening as the Suburban Crusaders are on the air, coming to you live from you-know-where as we start this junior varsity matchup and the last one between Suburban and Crosspointe. As here's 14, Eli Britt. And gives it a 10-pointer and into Jakin. Jakin the paint turnaround shot. Good, and that's how the game starts. Suburban 2 and Crosspointe 0. As you'll have to see on the tape, I did not see who won the tip. But anyway, who cares? And here is 4. Crosspointe gets it over to 2. And 2 over to 4. 4 tries and banked in a 3. 3-2 in favor of Crosspointe early. And here's Tim Pointer and gives it to Head and Bryce Perry. And it looks like it went out of bounds. And staying right here with the Suburban Crusaders. As Bryce gets it in the Eli Brett, and here's 15, 50. Tim Pointer, and it's a 3. Tim Pointer, 5-3, not 15, not 0-5, it's 50. 5-3 in favor of the Crusaders, and here's 13. 13 with the ball for Crosspointe, and then passes out 2. And 2-point shot. And cannot make it, but right there. And 30. Foul, I believe, on Suburban. And 13 to make the inbound pass. And he will get it in 1. And there you go in the paint. 13 gets it to, and taken away by Tim Pointer. And here comes Head Eli Britt will put it in. 7-3 in favor of Suburban. As here is 4. And 4 gets it over to 2. 2 looking to do something and pass it over to 13. 13 for Crosspointe. Guarded by Eli. Eli, 13 now, and in the paint, passes out 1, 2-point shot. Good block by Jakin, but right there, Crosspointe with the ball. 13 puts it back up, and this time scores. 7-5, opening quarter. As Tim Pointer gets it over to Eli. Eli, and it's a reaching foul on Crosspointe. And we'll stay right here with Suburban, as I want to welcome you to this junior varsity matchup between Suburban and Crosspointe. And here is Tim Pointer. And the paint, Jake can turn around, in and out, but it was going in, and it was in and rolling around, but it did stay down. It's 9-5. At 13, here's 4. 4 over to 2. 2, and gets it in the corner, 13. Slowly, but it did. And here is 2. 2 gets it out 4. And good interception by Eli Britt as he will come down the lane and put it off the glass and in. 11-5 in favor of Suburban. And here comes 4 of Crosspointe. Slow it down just a little bit and able to get it out to 2. And 2 gets it to 13. 13 and gets it out 1 in the paint. Guarded by Eli and pass it over to 4. 4 guarded by Bryson. The corner 2. Looking to drive. 2-point shot. Good. 11-7. 4 minutes in this first quarter here. Here is Tim Pointer and able to get it to Eli. Eli, and out of bounds it goes. Off the turnover to Crosspointe. All right, 4 with the ball for Crosspointe. And here's 2. You right, Pastor Ray. Take that ball away for Suburban. Here's 2 over to 4. 4 guarded by Brass, and now Eli and out of bounds. Last touch by Suburban. 3:42 in this first, and as he gets it in, 4 with the ball. Good early competitive start, and that's it right, intercepted by Tim Pointer. Great play there as Tim takes it out. Gets it to Jakin, 2-point shot. No, rebound 4 of Crosspointe. All right, 4 over to 12, tries and hits a 3, 11-10. All right, as Bryce gets it in and timeout, Coach Gore. So Suburban is up by an early start, 11-10, and a timeout. As I want to say thank you to those of you who might be watching or watch us at a later time. This is your guy, Matthew Fox, coming to you live inside the Crusader box with... All right. Suburban to get it out. and Bryce Perry. Gets it into Tim. 11-10 early start. As Eli over to Jakin. Jakin, 2-point shot, puts it up, no, but right there, Luke Carter on no good off the glass. And rebound, Crosspointe. Here is 2. As 2. Guarded by Tim, playing good defense, is able to pass it out over to whoever it is, 30, and down to the 4. 4 over to 2. And 2 in the paint. And passes able to 30. 30. And that's a turnover going Suburban's way. 2:40 to play early in this first quarter. As Bryce gets it into Tim Pointer. As that's going to be foul on Crosspointe, I believe. Anyway, Tim gets it in to Eli. Eli gives it to Jakin. Jakin over to Tim. Good catch there. And Jakin, 2-point shot off. But right there, Bryce, and taken away by Crosspointe. 2:20 to play in this first. 11-10 your score. They're down by 1 at 13 over to 2. 2 put 2-point shot. It's perfect. 12-11 as Crosspointe takes the lead. As Bryce gets it into Tim. And Tim over to Jakin. Jakin drive. And that will go out of bounds to Suburban. 2 minutes to play in this opening quarter. As a substitution, Wade came in for Bryce Perry as he gets it into Jakin. Jakin in the paint, turn around, missed it. And Crosspointe, the rest of rebound. Good box out. All right, here is 13 of Crosspointe in the paint. And wide open, he scored. As he got away, I'm sorry. 14-11 in favor of Crosspointe. Under a minute 40 now in this opening quarter. And here is Tim Pointer. And able to get it over to Luke as he gives it to Tim. Tim wants to take a 3. Short on a 3. And rebound Crosspointe. As a 13 ahead to 2. And 2 gives it to 10. 10 thought about it and now and missed a 3. And Luke Carter comes away with it. And that will be a foul on Crosspointe. Off the rebound. A minute 16 in the first quarter. As Wade looks to get it in. And does to Tim. As he'll bring it up slowly. Slowly but surely. 14-11 in favor of Crosspointe. As here is Eli Britt. Eli Britt dumps it into Luke, and Luke out to Wade, who looks to get away, and 2-point shot, no, and out of bounds it goes, going to Crosspointe with exactly a minute to play in the first quarter. A minute to play, first quarter, a minute to play. Ironic, yes it is, and 4 gets it into 13, as he gets it back to 4. Under a minute now in this opening quarter. And here is 4, and gets it to 13. 13 in the paint, driving, and puts it up, no, rebound Luke. As here comes Suburban down by 3 as he's able to get it Eli Britt as Eli and now taken away by Crosspointe. Very nicely good, but it pops out over to Eli. Wade as Eli now has it. Coming up on 30 seconds to play in the opening quarter, and here is Tim Pointer in the paint. Jakin guarded tightly and gets it to Tim. Tim under now a half a second in the first quarter as Tim with the ball. And good deflection and taken away by Crosspointe. Very nicely done. And here is for Crosspointe. Under 20 seconds now in the first. A 13. It's a 3. 17-11. As here is Suburban now. Tim Pointer, and here's Jakin. Jakin under 6 now and gets it to Luke and scores in the paint as the first quarter is about ready to end. And they get it in and way short. Way short as the first quarter ends. So Suburban gets the last 2 points of the first quarter. As we go to the second now, your score, Crosspointe 17, Suburban 13, but we have a good one. I'll come back with you to start the second right after this. You're watching a junior varsity matchup between Suburban and Crosspointe. All right, out of the end of the first quarter, now to start the second, as the second gets underway, gets going. Here is 13 and over to 4. 4 over to 13 up top and looking to drive and kicks it out. 10 in the paint now and puts it up and got it to go off the glass. 19-13. As ahead, here is Tim Pointer. And over to Jakin. Jakin, 2-point shot this time, and no. He's got to do better on those kind of shots. And way ahead, a Crosspointe, good. And 10 is not able to catch it. And out of bounds it goes to Suburban. 30 seconds into the second quarter as Tim gets it into Eli as we trail by 6. As here is Tim over to Eli. Eli over to Jakin, and now Tim. 2-point shot. In and out, but right there Luke, and puts it back up and puts it in. 19-15. And here is Crosspointe, and now good defense, and now playing there, and now gets it over to 5, and here he is, 4, and now 10. 2-point shot. Got it to drop. 21-5. And Suburban down by 6 once again, and here is Tim Pointer. Tim Pointer over to Eli Britt. Eli over to Wade. Guarded by 2 and now to Tim. In the paint, Jakin gets it to Tim. Tim backs out. Tim over to Eli Britt up top. Try! Short on the 3. But rebound 25 of Crosspointe, and that will be a reach-in foul on 12 of Wade. And out of bounds, the Crosspointe has it. 5:35 in this second quarter as they get it in. They're up by 6. Absolutely. Here is Crosspointe 4. Gives it to 13. 13. Guarded by Eli. And in the paint. Good. And 10 was able to put it up and missed the shot. And Luke Carter comes away with the rebound and gives it to Tim. All right, Mr. Pointer, what can he do? As he gets it to Jakin. Jakin able to pass it out. Wade. Wade in the corner. Eli! No good on the 3. But right there on the offensive rebound, Jakin in the paint, turn around, missed it short, but it will go out to 4 of Crosspointe, and they have it. Under 5 minutes in this second quarter. 21-15 your score in favor of Crosspointe. And here is 4 with the ball. 4 up top with it, over in the corner 1. 1 to 13. Guarded by Tim. Tim comes closer. Now 13 wanting to do something, looking to pass it out in the corner. No good on the 3. It's 12. Wade gets the rebound and gets it ahead. Here comes Eli out and running in the paint, and he will lay it in. 21-17. Crosspointe now has a 4-point lead as they give it to 25, and here he is in the corner. 10 tries. No good on the 3. Rebound, Juke Carter, and gives it to Eli Britt. We're down by 4. As here is Tim Pointer. As Wade short on the 3, but a rebound for Crosspointe. 1 able to give it to 13 as he'll bring it up. And 13 gets it in the paint and out now. 4 over in the corner. 10 and got a 3. 24-17 your score. As here is Tim Pointer with the ball. Down by 7 are the Crusaders. Here's Eli. Here's Wade. Gives it back to Tim. Coming up on 3.5 to play in the first half. And here's Tim. Good screen there, Jakin. Over in the corner, Wade. Wade in the paint. And over to Jakin. And good defense there by Crosspointe. And gets a tie-up. And the possession arrow will favor Suburban. As we'll get it back out. 3:27 to play in this second quarter. As Chad is in while Jakin is out. All right, 24-17 your score in favor of Crosspointe as Luke gets it in. Tim Pointer. And here's Chad. And in the paint, Luke puts it up. Got it. 24-19. All right, Crosspointe with the ball. And way ahead the pass. 10 open there. And takes it out and now looking to give it to somebody. And here is 4. 4 to 13. 13 over to 4, wide open, knocks off. Rebound 12 away and gives it to Tim. 3 minutes to play in this first half. As we're down by 5, Luke Carter looking to get it to Chad. Chad, 2-point shot, short, but right there, Luke Carter on the offensive rebound and takes it back out. And Luke over to Tim Pointer. Tim Tim. Give it in the corner. Chad to give it to, and right intercepted by Crosspointe. Number 13 picked it up perfectly. And here's 13. And 13's Wade, as Chad fell down, and 2-point shot is good. Chad was looking for a charge, but he didn't get it. Suburban down by 7. And here is Tim over to Eli. Eli gives it to Tim. In the corner, Chad! Short on the 3. Ryan 10 grabs the rebound for Crosspointe. And that's a foul on Wade Zimmerman. Yes, I know he's frustrated, but there's no need to pick up a reach-in foul there. All right, here is 4 at Crosspointe. Coming up on 2 minutes to play in this first half. Here's 4. Over to 10, guarded by Luke. Luke and 10 puts it up and good off the glass. It's a 9-point advantage by Crosspointe, 28-19. And timeout, Coach Gore and the Crusaders. A good timeout there as we approach, as the first half approaches the closing. But with 1:58, I will step aside and we'll come right back with you. 28-19, your score in favor of Crosspointe. Thank you. All right, out of the timeout. Suburban is ready and Crosspointe, well, Crosspointe just kind of walking out, and Suburban's ready. Hey, we're ready. Tim! No good on a 3. But right there, Eli Brett and it was lost. He lost it, but I think it will stay right here with a foul on Crosspointe. Yes. 28-19 your score. 1:46 to play in this first half. And it's 23 Luke able to get it into Eli. Suburban down by 9. Here's Tim in the paint. Jakin and in the corner. Chad hits a shot. I think that's, yeah, I couldn't tell exactly if it was 2 or 3, but it was a 2-pointer. So 2-pointer by Chad Glover. As we play with a minute, I didn't want to get excited and not know. I was just making sure how much it was worth. As it is 28-21. Here's 4. First half winding down. Here is 10 of Crosspointe, under 1:20. And here is 1. And in the paint, and able to get it to 10 out to 4. And gets it to 13. 13 puts it up, and no good. And rebound Jakin. All right, coming with a minute in counting of this second quarter. Now under a minute is Tim, and somehow able to find Eli, and off a 3, off and off. Under 50 seconds in this second. 7 points, Crosspointe lead, and here is 10 with it. And 4, and gives it to 13. As 13 guarded by Tim. He's playing him nicely, but 13 trying to escape, and he has to pass it out to 4. Coming up on a half a second to play in this first half. Here's 5, guarded by, and passes it out in 23. I mean, not 23, 13. As he gets it to 10 now, under, coming up on 20 seconds to play in the first half. As they get it, and here is 4. 4 guarded by Chad, coming up under 16 seconds, and 4 gives it to 13. 13, as they look to play for the final shot. Under 10 seconds now. Here's 10, gives it to 13, good defense, passes it out, and he traveled with it. So with 3.8 seconds left, enough time for Suburban to get a look at a shot. 3.8 seconds now as Luke will get it into Tim. Can he do it? And he gets it to Eli. Eli at the buzzer! Got it! At the buzzer, Eli Britt! 28-24 as we go to halftime. Yeah, baby! If you don't like that, you don't like SCS basketball, Suburban basketball, whatever you want to call it. Oh, if you don't like that, Eli Britt. That's how you end the first half. Wonderful job there to make it a 4-point lead. We'll cut the lead within 4 as we go into halftime break. Wow. Oh, baby. Man, that makes me excited for the second half. Woo! How about that? So Crosspointe has a 4-point lead, 28-24 over Suburban. So now, man, that was crazy. All right, so now that gives me an opportunity to tell you a sponsor for this junior varsity matchup between Suburban and Crosspointe. As we want to thank tape 2. We want to say thank you to the Ellis Orthodontics on 135 and Fry Road. Remember, they have flexible payment plans. They are family friendly. They have Invisalign. They have evening appointments, and they have minimum down payment. And also, they say a reason to smile. Thank you to the Ellis Orthodontics. So now, I will go over the roster and lineup for both teams. All right, we'll start with the Crosspointe Panthers. Number 1, Anaya McDowell. Number 2, Hudson Sumner. Number 4, Will Yeiter. Number 5, Tate Olson. Number 10, Quentin Ford. Number 13, Colton Wagner. Number 20, Jackson Greer. Number 25, Jaden Barnes. Number 30, Jonathan Smith. Number 31, Jacob Strothman. Number 35, Zachariah Smith. Your junior varsity boys for Crosspointe. And now the starting lineups. Once again, number 1, Anaya McDowell. Number 2, Hudson Sumner. Number 4, Will Yeiter. Number 13, Colton Wagner. Number 30, Jonathan Smith. That is your Crosspointe Panthers lineup and roster in full. Let's switch over to the Suburban Christian Crusaders. As we begin with number 4, Chad Glover. Carter Slins, number 6. Number 12, Wade Zimmerman. Number 14, Eli Britt. Number 15, Bryce Perry. Number 23, Luke Carter. Number 25, Garrett Elliott. Number 50, Tim Pointer. Number 40, Jacob Glassman. And that's all I will need to mention, as I will go over the starting lineups one more time for the Suburban Christian Junior Varsity Crusaders. As number 14, Eli Britt. Number 15, Bryce Perry. Number 23, Luke Carter. Number 50, Tim Pointer. And number 40, Jacob Glassman. Of course, the head coach for the junior varsity boys is Mr. Zach Gore. And a couple assistant coaches for him is Mr. Matthew Herman. And one more assistant coach for junior varsity is Mr. Jonathan Ray. That is your Suburban Christian Junior Varsity lineup and roster in full. So the second half will get ready to be up and running in about 5 minutes or so. And I will come back with you to start the second half. Remember, you are watching the junior varsity matchup between Suburban and Crosspointe. I look forward to a great second half. It ought to be a good one. Suburban just down by 4, 28-24. Second half will be coming your way. Stay tuned. Thank you. Well, I want to go ahead and welcome you back to start the second half, as we have the third quarter here for you, and I gotta tell you, we are in for a doozy of a second half. I am going to tell you that right now, as I want to say, hope you're having a good evening to this point, and let's continue let's get ready for the second half. Starting now is 13 over to 2 for Crosspointe, as 2 gets it over to 13. 13 guarded by Chad. Let's see who grabs the momentum as 2 and cannot start with the 3 for Crosspointe, as here comes Jakin on the rebound, and he gives it to Tim Pointer. All right, here is Tim. Tim over in the corner. Eli! No, but right there. Defensive rebound for Crosspointe, as here they come. 2 in the paint and puts it in. Eli almost got back to it, but 30-24, your score. Suburban down by 6. Here is Chad, gives it to Tim. Tim tries, and in and out, but right there, Jakin puts it back up and missed it, and controlled by Suburban, and Tim out to Chad, and Eli in the driving shot, no, rebound, Crosspointe, and now good job by Tim there, and I believe they call that a, do they call that a foul? I don't think that's considered a foul. A good. Oh, the possession there going to Suburban to no foul. As that was a tie-up, as Luke gets it into Eli Britt and over to Chad. As here is Eli. Eli gives it up top. Tim in the paint. Jakin, and Jakin turn around, and good defense by 30 with the block. As they get it ahead and tipped, and can Suburban. Yes, good save, Luke Carter to get it into Tim. All right, let's see if we can turn that into points. As here is Tim in the paint. This is out Eli. Eli driving. 2-point shot. Good block again by Crosspointe, but Jakin goes out to get it, and here he is. Finds Eli in the paint. Puts it in. 30-26. As here's Crosspointe. They're up by 4. All right, here is number 13 with it and gives it over to 4. 4 fakes and gives it out to 13 up top. Tries. Long 3 and got it. 33-26, but I guess if nobody's there, you might as well, right? And that's exactly what they did. Suburban down by 7, and here is Tim Pointer. Let's see if we can respond with something here. And Tim gives it over to Eli. Eli, and able to get it to Chad. Chad over to Jakin. Jakin in the paint, gives it to Eli. Tim, as it went off it, able to recover it, and here is Tim over to Luke Carter. And Luke Carter gives it to Eli. Eli in the paint. Jakin able to take it out, and that's a foul on Crosspointe. For some reason, I was thinking of travel there, but no, never mind that. 4:43 to play in this third quarter. Luke gets it in. Here is Tim Pointer. Tim Pointer over to Wade. Wade over to Eli. Eli gets it to Tim and Jakin in the paint. Jakin almost lost it, able to get it out. Here's Wade, and here is Tim. Eli, good recovery, and shoots! Makes it! 33-28. And again, a long 3 is good by number 13. I don't know if he was the one that shot that the last time, but you shouldn't be allowing that if you're Suburban. You gotta get up on him. You can't be doing that. As here's 12 Wade in the corner. Eli responds. 36-31. 5-point game again, and here comes Crosspointe. Better watch it up. Here's 4, 13. 13 over to 30 in the paint, puts it up, and no good, and rebound controlled by 30, and good job there for Crosspointe, and almost taken away as 30 has to win it, but Tim right there, and they're called foul on Suburban. 36-31 your score, 3:38 to play in this third quarter. As we get it in 13. Not we, but they get it at 13-2. Here's 2, gets it over to 4. As 4, here's 1, a 2-point shot off, and rebound collected by Jakin and gives it to Eli. Eli with the ball in the paint, puts it up, and scores off the glass. 36-33. And taken away by Tim Pointer off the turnover. Here's Eli Britt. And Eli and good and away. Ties the game at 36. Time out. Crosspointe We are tied with 3:10 to play in the third quarter, baby. Yes. Got a great atmosphere as the fans for Suburban are gone. All right, out of the timeout, both teams coming. We got a tie game at 36. Here's 4. Gives it over to 13. 3 minutes to play in the third, and in the corner 4. And 4 gives it to 1. 1 over to 2. 2 looking and guarded and gets it in. 3-point shot, 13, yes. 39-13, 39-13, 39-36, Crosspointe. Off the timeout, and here is Tim Pointer. And gives it to Eli. Eli in the paint, Jake in and out to Tim. And Tim looking to find Wade. Wade in the corner, Eli. Eli over to Tim Pointer. Pointer finds Jake, and that's a foul on Crosspointe. For some reason I'm thinking Calvary, Cornerstone. But anyway, it's Crosspointe. It's Crosspointe. It's been Crosspointe all afternoon and evening to this point. Get it? Crosspointe. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's see if Luke Carter can get it into somebody and lay it in. Here is Luke able to get it in. Here's Wade over the corner. Eli! No, this time, but Luke Carter, he's... And man, almost there, but a good tie up there for both sides, and it's going to Crosspointe this time, but remember, Suburban gets it next. 39-36, they have the lead. Under 2:15 in the third, and here is a foul going to Suburban. Yes. All right, we're down by 3. 2:13 to play, third quarter, as Luke gets it into Tim Pointer. We got a tight one for the time being. Here is Eli and gets it in the paint. Jakin, turn around. No, but right there is Eli able to fight for it, and that's a defensive and taken by Crosspointe, and that almost played into a 2-point shot is good. The irony continues. 2 puts it in. Or a 2-point shot. Under 2 minutes in the third quarter. Get that. That's Eli in the corner. Wade, they trail by 5. Here's Suburban. 40, Jakin. Not this time. And who's going to get it? But he gets it back, though. And he wants to pass and does. Here's Eli. And gets it to Tim. Just slow it down. You have under a minute and a half to play in the third. As here's Luke. And gets it to Wade. I'm sorry, that was Eli. Here's Jakin. Jakin wants to pass it out. Here's Tim. Gets it to Jakin. Jakin over to Luke. Luke in the corner, Eli. And now Wade! Not this time, but right there, Tim on the offensive rebound. He takes it back out. Coming up on a minute to play in the third as Tim looks to make a move and gives it to 23. Luke, 2-point shot. No, but right there, Jakin puts it back up and in. 41-38. Under a minute in this third quarter. It's a 3-point game. Now let's play solid defense as the third quarter looks to wind down. As here's 13, absolutely defense. You carry him up. As here is Crosspointe. And here, and almost tipped by, and here's 10. As he's looking to pass it out. And here's 2, and that's a foul on Tim Pointer. Reach-in foul, 32.4 seconds in the third. As Crosspointe will get it side out. As they'll get it back in. All right, 13. Able to find 4. And here's 2. Under 30 seconds in this third quarter is 4. Guarded by Wade and gives it to, I can't tell, and he falls down with it. And Suburban is able to come back with it. And here comes Tim Pointer and Eli Britt, and he will lay it in. 41-40. Under 10 seconds now in the third quarter. Very nice. as here comes 13. Slow it down, don't foul, and we just fouled. Well, I guess, I'll take that foul. No free throws, just slow down and even though that lets Crosspointe set it up with 3.3 seconds in the third quarter. As 13 looks to get it in. It's a 1-point game in favor of Crosspointe, and now 4 at the buzzer. Got it. Well, I wouldn't say at the buzzer, but practically as the third quarter went. There's the buzzer, but technically at the buzzer. I know it wasn't just as the buzzer sounded, but technically you can kind of say it like that, because as Crosspointe responded as the end of the second quarter came down, and so they hit the buzzer beater. I'm technically calling it a buzzer beater, even though it didn't go off. But just as the third quarter is about ready to end, the final seconds ticked off. So anyway, 44-40, Crosspointe as the third quarter comes to an end. But I got to tell you, you be ready. We got a great fourth quarter coming for you. Stay tuned and let's go Crusaders. You're watching a junior varsity matchup. Fourth quarter coming right up next. All right, welcome back to this fourth quarter. We got a very entertaining one for you. At least I'm going to say that it is. It will be as 14 Eli gets it in the 10-pointer. He got a good one here. It's 44-40 in favor of Crosspointe. As here's Eli Britt. Gives it to 50, Tim. Gives it to Ben the paint. Here's Jakin, 2-point shot. That's a foul. And he will go to the line off the shooting foul. .13 seconds in. All right, Jakin, what can you do? Puts it in. 44-41. You tell him, Pastor Ray. You tell him. You tell him, man. You tell him. As Jakin makes them both. 44-42. All right, here is Crosspointe. As here is number 13, and here is 2. And in the paint, 10, and taken, and that's going to be a foul on Suburban. Crosspointe will get it out. 6:32 in the fourth. As the fourth quarter is just starting here. As 13 looks to get it in, and does to 2. Guarded by Eli. Here's 2 in the paint. Puts up the shot, a good shot. A difficult shot. 46-42 in favor of Crosspointe, and here is 10-pointer. Here's Eli Britt. Eli and tipped and out of bounds. Staying right here with Suburban. All right, Eli gets it in the 10-pointer, and he's able to find Jakin, and Eli got it! It's a 1-point game, 46-45. Everybody is alive here. The question is, who's going to survive? 13 with the ball for Crosspointe. A minute gone in this as 4. Under a minute gone in this fourth as here is 13. 13 in the paint, gets it to 2. 2 got it to drop in. Another difficult shot, and 48-45. Suburban trails by 3. Here is Wade, gives it to Tim, over to Wade. And Wade tries, no, and out of bounds. It'll stay right here. 5:28 in the fourth. All right, Luke Carter to make the inbound pass. We trail just by 3 as he gets it in. Eli Britt and 10-pointer gets it to Jakin. Jakin, you got Eli atop of Jakin. Wants to turn around and get the shot. 48-47 to make it a 1-point game. As here is for Crosspointe. Gives it to 2. Over to 4. Tries. No good on the 3. And here comes Suburban. It should be yes, right here. Stay right here with us, or we'll take it over. We'll take it to our end. As we'll get it out. We trail by 1, having the possibility of taking the lead. As timeout. Timeout. Crusaders, I believe. But boy, what a good one we got right here for you with 5:06 to play in the fourth. A 1-point Crosspointe lead. I want to say thank you to those of you who might be joining us or will watch us at a later time. This is your guy, Matthew Fox, coming to you live inside the Crusader box as we play with 5:06 in this fourth quarter as we have the timeout. Now, of course, if you're Crosspointe, you're really talking. You're really talking because you have a 1-point lead and you know Suburban can take the lead and grab the momentum on this possession right here. And if you're Suburban, you know you want to do exactly that. As Coach Gore is trying to calm them down and get them ready for the task at hand. But I got to tell you, you remember me talking about competitive games going back to Tuesday and wasn't the best? And now look at this, past 2 games as Eli gets it into Tim. But this is the one I've been waiting for, and I am so happy you are here if you are. And here's Eli Britt. It's a 1-point lead by Crosspointe as he gets it to Wade. Under 5 minutes in the fourth as he gets it out. Eli! No! But rebound there, Luke, and gives it back out to Eli. And controlled by Jakin. Jakin puts it up, and good there, and good defense, and that leads into a foul. And now a foul that turns into free throws. So free throws for Jakin Glassman was 4:46 in the fourth quarter. All right, I'll be quiet. Got it. Jakin ties the game at 48. This next one can put him in the lead. Puts it in. Suburban takes the lead by 1, 49-48. And here is Crosspointe. Here's 2 with the ball. Gives it over to 10. 10 and good steal by Wade Zimmerman, and he gives it to Eli ahead, and he will lay it in to make it a 3-point game. 51-48 in favor of Suburban. And here is Crosspointe with it. They're down by 3. Keep up that defense right now. Here's 10. Over in the corner 4. And here, or whoever that was, I don't care. Here's 2. As guarded by Tim. Tim over to 13. Tries for the tie. Missed it. But right there is 4 on the defense, on the offensive rebound, and he passes it over. 13 looking to drive. Guarded by Luke and puts it up and missed it. But right there, 30. No good off the glass. And another offensive rebound by Crosspointe. And that's a foul on Suburban, and they will get it out. 3:59 to play in this fourth quarter. Suburban with a 3-point lead. At 13 looks to get it in for Crosspointe. As he's looking, able to find 2. And 2, guarded by Jakin. Wants to get it and pass it over. 13 for the tie. Yes. 51-51. Tim Pointer with the ball. Under 4 minutes in this fourth quarter. All right, here's Eli Britt. And able to get it to Jakin. Out to Tim. And Wade! No. And that will go out of bounds. Staying right here with the Crusaders. 3:36 in this fourth quarter. Tie game at 51. As Luke Carter looks to get it in. Looking, and finds Tim. Tim over to Wade. He'll try again. And missing it out. But Jakin right there and put that back up. No. And 10 for... And that will go to Crosspointe. 3:29 to play in this fourth quarter. We got a good one here as we continue along. Oh my, oh my. Who's gonna cry? Here's 2 for Crosspointe. Give it over to 13. 13. And here's 10 in the paint. Gives it out 2. Tries for the lead. He got it. Big 3 there for Crosspointe. 54-51. And here comes Tim Pointer. Tim over to Wade. Wade and tipped. And here's Eli for the tie. Got it. Eli Britt does hit. 54-54. That is your score. We want more. Yes. Come on now, let's keep up that defense. Here's 4, gives it over to 2. Here's 2. Boy, oh boy, what a game, what a game, what a game. Here is 2. And here in the corner 4. And tipped and right to 2 of Crosspointe. And he tries, short on a shot and none. Out of bounds it goes to Suburban, 2:34 in this fourth quarter as Luke Carter. All right, now it's time. I'm going to calm down here a little bit and see what happens. We got a tie game at 54 as Tim will bring it up slowly. Under 2.5 to play in regulation. As here's Wade, gives it to Tim. As he gives it to Eli. As here's Eli. Gives it to Tim. It's Tim over to Eli. Eli. And gives it over to Wade. Good catch. Under 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Eli. Looking to do something. Tries for the lead. Short. But right there. And who's going to get it in? And rebound controlled by Crosspointe. Under 2 minutes in this fourth quarter. We got a tie game at 54. As that would go out of bounds to staying right here with Crosspointe. A minute 52 in the fourth quarter. We got a tight one. And time out. Crosspointe. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What a finish we have for you. With a minute 52 to play in this fourth quarter. Oh boy, I am on my feet. I am so energetic and I am so glad you are here. But the most important thing right now is to calm down on defense. Both teams talk to their coaches and knowing that with a minute 52 to play in the fourth, we know. Well, actually, I shouldn't. Both of them know. Yes, just listen to the crowd. Just listen to the crowd here. Listen to the crowd. But both teams know that in this minute and 52 seconds can decide the outcome depending what happens. Boy, this is the tightest game I've done all basketball season, and I have been so looking forward to this kind of game. As here comes Crosspointe out of the timeout. All right, a minute 52 to play in regulation as 13 looks to get it in. 13 and gets it in. 2 has it and gets it in the corner. And a 3. No. And right there, rebound Luke Carter. All right, let's slow it down. We're tied. Tim Pointer will bring the ball up. We have a tie game at 54. As he's able to get it to Eli, and he almost, it's going to be a turnover on us. A minute 35 to play in the fourth. We got a tie game at 54. As Crosspointe looks in and does. Here is 2. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. Let's go. Let's go right now. Here's 13. Come on, defense. Here's 10. 10 over to 2. Here's 2 for Crosspointe, and now looking to pass it over to 4. 4 and in the paint, puts it up, missed it, and rebound Luke Carter. Under a minute 10 in the fourth. We are tied at 54. Here's Tim Pointer, gives it to Eli, and now a minute to play in regulation. Here's Eli Britt. Eli over to Tim. Let's see if we can look for the best shot. We can. Here's Tim Pointer. Now just slow it down. Slow it down. Here's Wade. Gives it to Jakin. Jakin in the paint. Puts up the shot. It's short. And here is Crosspointe. Coming up on 40 seconds to play in regulation. Come on, defense. We need you right now. We need you right now. Here's 2. Come on, defense. There's 13. And in the paint. Puts it up and guarded tightly. And able to intercepted by Tim Pointer. Under half a second. And throws it at Eli, but that's going to go out of bounds. and to Crosspointe. Was 25.7 seconds. Man, that's not what you wanted. But you got to get back on defense. And timeout Suburban. Timeout Suburban. Oh my goodness. 25.7 seconds remaining in this game, in regulation. 54 all. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I am nervous as ever. I gotta tell you, but I must calm down as both coaches talk to their team. I'll be quiet here. Oh my goodness. All right, out of the timeout, both teams come. 25.7 seconds. And here's 4 and gets it into 2. Come on, defense. It's time to step up. It's time to step up when it matters most right now. Here's 2 at Crosspointe. Under 20 seconds now. Tie game at 54. Here's 2. They're trying to look for the best possible shot. Under 13 now, under 12. And here's 13 with the ball. Under 10 now. Suburban trying to play for overtime. And here comes... And in the paint, 13 puts it up and no good. And right there, no good. And we are going to overtime. We are going into overtime in this junior varsity game between Suburban and Crosspointe. That's what I'm talking about. And for the first time in my basketball season, we go to overtime. Can you believe it? Tied at 54. As this is the first overtime I've experienced, and I guess I'll put up there first overtime. Or how do I do this? Or, hold on here. Let's see if this works. First OT, there we go. Now I got it. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. What a game this has been. Man, the Lord has answered my prayer. A very great competitive game, and here we got overtime. Oh my, my, my. As this is the first overtime period. They have 3 minutes. I was learning how much time there is in overtime. It's the first time I've been a part of it for something like this. And how about the first overtime period between Suburban and Crosspointe? All right, are you ready? I am. Luke Carter and number 30 to make the tip, and that's controlled by Crosspointe. All right, here's 13 at Crosspointe, and we start the overtime period. Here is 13, 2-point shot off, and here's Luke Carter, and can he get back to it? And he does, and able to get a timeout, I think, just in time, I think. As we get it anyway. Favor possession, favor goes to us. I guess we play with 4 minutes in overtime, I guess. I'm pretty sure I thought 3, but anyway, here's 14 Eli. We're tied at 54. First overtime. Here's Eli Britt. Eli in the corner, Wade. And the Eli. Eli gets it to Jake, and no. And that's going to be control 10 of Crosspointe. Under 3 minutes in the first overtime period. We're tied at 54. Come on, defense. That's right. 13. Don't give up now. Don't give up. Here's 2. Thought about it and gets it over to 10. 10. Come on now. 13 and gets it to 13. 13 guarded by Tim, and that's a foul on Tim Pointer. 2:31 in this first overtime. My. As I guess that puts Crosspointe in a single bonus. So 1-1 for number 13, 2:31 in this first overtime. As he looks to put it up and missed it. On the offensive rebound, 10 puts it back up and missed it. And break taken and taken by 10. And out the 4 for the lead. He got it. 57-54. Under 2:20 left in this first overtime. All right, here comes Tim Pointer. Here is Eli Britt. Eli coming up on 2 minutes to play in the first overtime as he gives it to Tim. And now 2 minutes to play in overtime 1. And here's Tim. Gives it to Luke, and now that's taken away by Crosspointe. Not what you wanted to do. Here is 2. Now you got to play solid defense here. 13 in the paint, puts it up and short, and right there, and now taken by Suburban. All right, under a minute 45, and here's Wade, and gives it to Eli, and he will put it in. 57-56, the 1-point game coming up on a minute and a half to play in the first overtime. Here is 2. All right, come on, defense. Come on, defense. Here is 2. Come on now. Here's 2. Gives it out 10. 10. Come on now. Come on now. As here's 13. Puts it up and got it to go in the got it to go. All right, 59-56. Here's Eli Britt coming up on now a minute 10 and over to Wade. And Wade gives it to Jakin. Jakin, and no Wade for the tie! No! And rebound number 10 at Crosspointe. And now that's a tie up, and who's it going to favor? It will favor Suburban. A minute 1 to play in the overtime period. Luke Carter to make the inbound pass. Suburban is down by 3. All right, come on. It's crucial time now. It's crucial time as Luke looks to get it in. And just before Luke gets it in, 30-second timeout. Coach score. It's 59-56 in favor of Crosspointe. All right. Or should I say a minute timeout? Full timeout, whatever you want to call it. All right, now, if you're Crosspointe here, you're up by 3. You know Suburban is looking to either Suburban is looking for the best kind of shot they can. Either a quick 2, or if the 3 opens up, take it. But remember, there's still a lot of time. There's still a lot of time left. You do not have to go for a 3. But if you're open, go ahead. If you are Suburban. But what a game this has surely been. What a game this has surely been. As Suburban comes out of their timeout and Crosspointe will do the same. 59-56 in favor of Crosspointe. All right, we're down by 3. As Wade will make the inbound pass. A minute and a second to play in overtime. As he gets it in right there, Luke Carter, but a good rejection of a foul. A foul with exactly a minute to play in the overtime period. Now, let's calm down here. Crowd, I will do the same. And let's see what Luke does on these free throws. As Luke missed the first. All right, let's see if he can bounce back and hit the second. A minute to play in this overtime period, 59-56. And he missed both of them, but right there, Jake in the offensive rebound, and he puts it back up. No, and taken by 10 of Crosspointe. Under a minute now in this overtime period. Come on now. We gotta play crucial. We gotta play crucial defense. As here is 4. Here is 2. Remember, no shot clock for any of these games. Is tightly guarded and able to get it to 13. And 13 in paint 1 puts it up and got it. Big time points there. As ahead, Eli Britt puts it up and got the shot to go. 61-58. Timeout. Crosspointe, I believe. All right. Full timeout. It's either Suburban or Crosspointe, but who cares? A timeout is called. It is 61-58 in favor of Crosspointe. Now, if you're Suburban, both teams are in a single bonus. Now, if you're Suburban, as I take a look at the crowd here, but if you're Suburban, if you can't get a quick turnover, you foul right away. You foul right away. No messing around. No messing around. But what a game this surely has been. What a game. What a game. I tell you one thing, it has not been lame. Not a doubt now. Let's shout as Crosspointe looking to get it in, and here's 2. If you're Suburban, foul right away if you can't get a turnover. And here is 2, and there's a quick foul. There's a quick foul on Eli Britt. 19.1 seconds. 19.1 seconds in this overtime. Remember, they're in the 1-1. All right, the free throw is good. Clutch free throw there for number 2 of Crosspointe. 62-58 as they get one more. He puts it up, and that one rolls in there. Timeout, Crosspointe. So big free throws there. 63-58 Crosspointe. It's a 5-point game. Suburban will get it out. But if you're Suburban here, you know you must score. That's all there is to it. No dilly-dallying, no playing around. We must score in any way possible. .1 seconds left. There's still plenty of time, so a quick 2 and a foul will work. If a 3 opens up, we'll see what happens. All right, out they come as we get it in the backcourt. Suburban bringing it up, down by 5 as we must hurry as Luke just rolls it into Tim, and he will pick it up. All right, let's see what happens here. Under 16 is Eli. Gets it to Jakin. Jakin and gets it to Tim. Tries! Short of 3, but Wade there. Missed the shot. And it's going to go Crosspointe's way. And that is going to be the ball game. And Crosspointe comes out on top in overtime, beating Suburban 63-58. And what a win for them. Well fought. And wow. What a game as both teams congratulate each other. And man, after a game like this. Yes, absolutely. 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 Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Wow. Absolutely, Mr. Joel Glassman. Absolutely. 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 Man. Man, 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 man. What a game. What a game. What a game. So in the end, Crosspointe beats Suburban 63-58 in the overtime period. As that loss dropped the junior varsity boys to 7-5, I believe. 7-5, but if I'm incorrect or on any of the records or anything, remember you can go to maxpreps.com. Max Preps for Suburban, it has all the records for all teams, for all of our 4 teams. They will have other scores around and previous scores and leading player stats and different stats like that. So just remember all that, and of course thank all the wonderful people who are able to provide all that, and just wow, absolutely thank you to all those. And well, that wraps up this coverage tonight of games, and this is the last home game for this week. As tomorrow, Suburban goes to Legacy Elite. First, it was originally scheduled to be at home, but that was changed, and of course, it is now at Legacy Elite. So, or I'm sorry, not Legacy Christian. Excuse me. If I said Legacy Christian, so Legacy Christian will be playing Suburban tomorrow at their place. You have 2 junior high games and 1 varsity. So you can, if you go to that, you can, or you do what you want to do, and just yeah. So like I said, this wraps up coverage of basketball this week, and I believe this is the last game I will do for in the month of January. And you look forward to any comments I may post, or on the, like, after the game is on there and that, and I'll just let you know on any information when I can or do, and so just look forward to it. But I think this wraps up the basketball month for me in January and the Crusaders. So just to put that out there, and I will let you know exactly when I will come to you again in February. Because all things are due to change with the games and that, so I just want to put that out there for your benefit and for mine as well. As of course, Thursday games have been completed. And like I said, Friday we have Legacy Christian at their place due to a schedule change and that. So yes. So obviously, that wraps up officially the month of January for me. And we'll look to see what February brings. Okay. So I want to say thank you to those, fans, to those who were able to come out here, all 3 teams for Crosspointe and Suburban, and of course the fans who brought so much energy into it, so much. All that enthusiasm for the fans. It's just so good to see, and I can't help myself to be a part of it, even though I'm announcing for you, and I am so privileged. I am so privileged to be able to do this job and all of it. I mean, when it's like when I leave, it's like I don't want to leave, knowing that I have to wait until the next time, but obviously I have to in order to keep going along. But I hate to leave, that. This is just so fun for me, and I act like a totally different character up here. That I am a different character than what I truly am in school and everywhere. But when I'm up here, I am a different character, and you just have to know me or see me to believe me, and I tell you, I just couldn't be any more privileged. That. What I'm able to do, and I just couldn't be any more blessed. But once again, I want to say what a great game this was between both of these squads. Fight all the way around. Just Suburban came up just short in the overtime period. Losing to Crosspointe once again, 63-58. As there's probably much more I could possibly say, but I'll leave it for the next time, and I will talk to you in February. And just thank you. Thank you for your love and support and all of it. And it means a lot to me as I'm able to do this. As, of course, when I'm talking afterwards, I guess you can call it like a post-game show. I guess you kind of, when I do over the starting lineups and that, you can call it the halftime show. And, of course, my pregame show is whatever happens is what you see on down on the court and all of that. But I love doing this after talk here. As obviously you see what goes on in the court, the different things, and and the after effect here is, things are being put away, and and that's the kind of thing that just everything goes into it. Everything just goes into it. The work that's put in before setting up, and after it's all over, said and done, it's just great to see. It's just great to see. Well, I just and of course remember you can subscribe to this channel, as this is called SES Athletics, and of course put a thumbs up, leave a comment. Share it with your friends, family, your pets. As I've been wanting to say that, but I've forgotten every time, so anyway. But I finally got it out. As you just don't know what you're going to hear from me. All right. Well, the exciting thing is that tomorrow is Friday, and that means one more day left of the school week. And on to the weekend, to the things that might happen, and we will see. We will see. All right. This is your guy, Matthew Fox, also known as the SCS announcer, signing off for this Thursday evening, wishing you a good rest of the evening, a good last of this week, and a good weekend coming up. As I want to say thank you to those of you who might have been joining us or watch this broadcast at a later time. Matthew Fox, coming to you live inside the Crusader box. We'll now tell you good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, goodbye, and adios. The SES announcer for the final time on this Thursday, January 27th, 2022, saying goodbye, good night, and adios.